This night is cold in the kingdom. I can feel you fade away. From the kitchen to the bathroom sinking. Your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Cold skin, drag my feet on the tile as I'm walking down the corridor. And I know we haven't talked in a while, so I'm looking for an open door. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me in a waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. And I can't stop myself from falling down. 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 Could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Sorry that I did this. Blood is on my hands. I stare at my reflection. I don't know who I am. Practice my confession in case I take a stand. I'll say I learned my lesson. I'll be a better man. I'm packing up my things and I'm wiping down the walls. I'm rinsing off my clothes and I'm walking through the halls. I did it all for her, so I felt nothing at all. I don't know what she'll say, so I'll ask her when she calls. Would you love me more if I killed someone for you? Would you hold my hands? They're the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you. Would you turn me in when they say I'm on the loose? Would you hide me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you. I hear the sirens coming, I see the flashing lights. I'm driving through the suburbs, wearing my disguise. I show up at her doorstep to look her in the eyes. I tell her that it's me, but she doesn't recognize. Can't you see I'm running? Said I need a place to hide. I've gotta ask you something, could you please let me inside? Just let me explain, no I wouldn't tell you lies. I know you'll understand if you let me stay the night. Would you love me more if I killed someone for you? Would you hold my hands? There's the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you. Would you turn me in when they say I'm on the loose? Would you hide me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you. You have to understand that the one I killed is me, changing what I was for what you wanted me to be. I followed your direction, did everything you asked. I hope it makes you happy, 'cause there's just no turning back. Would you love me more if I killed someone for you? Would you hold my hand? There's a scene was that I used when I killed someone for you. Would you turn me in when they say I'm on the loose? Would you hide me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you. She told me that she loved me by the water fountain. She told me that she loved me and she didn't love him. And that was really lovely, 'cause it was innocent. But now she's got a cup with something else in it. It's getting kinda blurry at 10:15. And he was in a hurry to be touching her skin. She's feeling kinda dirty when she's dancing with him, forgetting what she told me by the water fountain. Now he's grabbing her hips and pulling her in, kissing her lips and whispering in her ear. And she knows that she shouldn't listen, and that she should be with me by the water fountain. She couldn't be at home in the nighttime because it made her feel alone. But at that time she was too young. I was too young. I should have built a home with a fountain for us. The moment that she told me that she was in love, too young. I was too young. Too young. Too young. Too young. And if she ever goes back to the water fountain, the handle will be broken and the rust set in. But my hand, it will be open and I'll try to fix it. My heart, it will be open and I'll try to give it. Now I'm grabbing her hips and pulling her in, kissing her lips and whispering in her ear. And I know that it's only a wish, and that we're not standing by the water fountain. Too young. Too young. Too young. She couldn't be at home at that time because it made her feel alone. But at that time she was too young. I was too young. I should have built a home with a fountain for us. The moment that she told me that she was in love, too young. I was too young. Too young. Too young. Too young. I should have built a home with a fountain for us. The moment that she told me that she was in love, too young. I was too young. Ellen and Karma, that boy, he's such a charmer. All the bugs and their larvae follow him out to Colorado. 10 dozen hearts in a bag, their bodies lying, he'll drag them down to Colorado. A modern desperado, and he'll race for miles through the night. He runs because he knows he cannot hide. He's never gonna make it. All the poor people he's forsaken. was 6:48, I was walking home. Stepped to the gate and I'm all alone. I had chicken on the plate, but the food was cold. Then I covered up my face with my nose. I didn't want trouble. I'm a boy in the bubble, but then came trouble. When my mom walked into the living room, she said, boy, you gotta tell me what they did to you. I said, you don't wanna know the things I had to do. She said, so you gotta tell me why you're black and blue. I said, I didn't want trouble. I'm the boy in the bubble, but then came trouble. And my heart was pumping, chest was screaming, mind was running, air was freezing. Put my hands up, put my hands up. I told this kid I'm ready for a fight. Punch my face, do it 'cause I like the pain. Every time you curse my name, I know you want the satisfaction. It's not gonna happen. Knock me out, kick me when I'm on the ground. It's only gonna let you down. Come the lightning and the thunder, you're the one who suffer, suffer. Well, I squared him up, left my chest exposed. He threw a quick left hook and it broke my nose. I had to pick that blood, running down my clothes and a sick look 'cause I like it. I said I didn't want trouble. I'm the boy in the bubble, I came from trouble. And my heart was pumping, chest was screaming, mind was running, nose was bleeding. Put my hands up, put my hands up. I told this kid I'm ready for a fight. Punch my face, do it 'cause I like the pain. Every time you curse my name, I know you want the satisfaction. It's not gonna happen. Knock me out, kick me when I'm on the ground. It's only gonna let you down. Come the lightning and the thunder, you're the one who suffers. At 6:48, he was walking home with the blood on his hands from a broken nose. But like every other day, he was scared to go back to his house 'cause his pops was home, drowning his troubles in whiskey bubbles, just looking for trouble. Well, there's no excuse for the things he did, but there's a lot at home that he's dealing with 'cause his dad's been drunk since he was a kid. And I hope one day that I'll say to him, put down those bubbles in that belt buckle in this broken bubble. Punch my face, do it 'cause I like the pain. Every time you curse my name, I know you want the satisfaction. It's not gonna happen. Knock me out, kick me when I'm on the ground. It's only gonna let you down. Come the lightning and the thunder, you're the one who suffer, suffer. She was 19, living on the way, on the east side of the city. She was working every day, cleaning dishes in the evening. She could barely stay awake. She was clinging to the feeling that her luck was gonna change. Across town, she would take the bus at night to a one-bedroom apartment. And when she'd turn on the lights, she would sit down at the table, tell herself that it's alright. She was waiting on the day she hoped a baby would arrive. She'd never be alone, have someone to hold. And when nights were cold, she'd say, the world's not perfect, but it's not that bad if we got each other, and that's all we have. I will be your mother and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you when the world's not perfect, when the world's not kind. If we have each other, then we'll both be fine. I will be your mother and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you. They were 90 and were living at the days on the west side of the city, next to where they got engaged. They had pictures on the walls of all the memories that they made. And though life is never easy, they were thankful that they stayed with each other. And though sometimes were hard, even when she made them angry, even when it broke her heart. They didn't have the money to afford a fancy car, they never had to travel 'cause they never be apart. Even at the end, their love was stronger than the day that they first met. They'd say, the world's not perfect, but it's not that bad if we got each other, and that's all we have. I will be your lover and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you when the world's not perfect, when the world's not kind. If we have each other, then we'll both be fine. I will be your lover and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you. You should know I'll be there for you 23, and my folks are getting old. I know they don't have forever, and I'm scared to be alone. So I'm thankful for my sister, even though sometimes we fight. When high school wasn't easy, she's the reason I survived. I know she never leave me, and I hate to see her cry. So I wrote this verse to tell her that I'm always by her side. I wrote this verse to tell her that I'm always by her side. I wrote this verse to tell her that the world's not perfect, but it's not that bad. If we got each other and that's all we have, I will be your brother and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you. And the world's not perfect and the world's not kind. If we have each other, then we'll both be fine. I will be your brother and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you. I shook hands with the devil down on the south side, and he bought us both a drink. With a pad and a pencil sat by his side, I said, tell me what you think. I've been looking for my savior, looking for my truth. I even asked my shrink, he brought me down to his level. Said, son, you're not special, you won't find him where you think. You won't find him down on Sunset, or at a party in the hills, at the bottom of the bottle, or when you're tripping on some pills. When they sold you the dream, you were just 16, packed a bag and ran away. And it's a crying shame you came all this way, cause you won't find Jesus in LA. And it's a crying shame you came all this way, cause you won't find Jesus in LA. Took a sip of his whiskey, said, now that you're with me, well, I think that you should stay. Yeah, I know you've been busy searching through the city, so let me share the weight. I know I'm not your savior, no, I'm not your truth, but I think we could be friends. He said, come down to my level, hang out with the devil, let me tell you in the end. You won't find him down on Sunset, or at a party in the hills, at the bottom of the bottle, or when you're tripping on some pills. In a dream, you were just 16, packed a bag and ran away. And it's a crying shame you came all this way, cause you won't find Jesus in LA. And it's a crying shame you came all this way, cause you won't find Jesus in LA. And that is when I knew that it was time to go home. And that is when I realized that I was alone. And all the fire colors from the lights fade away, and I don't care what they say. You won't find him down on Sunset, or at a party in the hills, at the bottom of the bottle, or when you're tripping on some pills. When they sold you the dream, you were just 16, packed a bag and ran away. And it's a crying shame you came all this way, cause you won't find Jesus in LA. I won't find him down on Sunset, or at a party in the hills, at the bottom of the bottle, or when I'm tripping on some pills. When they sold me the dream, I was just 16, packed my bag and ran away. And it's a crying shame I came all this way, cause I won't find Jesus in LA. And it's a crying shame I came all this way, cause I won't find Jesus in LA. For the dust and the dirt, the changing of the seasons never changed my hurt. So what's it worth, what's it worth? Worth another shot of whiskey and another sip of gin, another drop of poison that is slowly sinking in. If we're going down together, better take another hit. We won't be here forever, so let's make the best of it. Ooh. The sad song in his brain. General Cloud is an old man now, but it feels like yesterday. He was on the front line, stranded on the beach, crawling to his best friend, floating in the sea. But he didn't make it, he still can't believe how arbitrary fate is. He says, there's gotta be a reason that I'm here on earth, gotta be job in town with a sad song in her heart. 33 with a wasted dream to become a movie star. Living out a suitcase, serving at a bar, saving up some pennies, working after dark. Is she gonna make it? She still can't believe how arbitrary fate is. She says, there's gotta be a reason that I'm here on earth. Gotta be a reason for the dust and the dirt. The changing of the season never changed my hurt. So what's it worth? What's it worth? Worth another shot of whiskey and another sip of gin, another drop of poison that is slowly sinking in. If we're going down together, better take another hit. We won't be here forever, so let's make the best of it. Sinking in. If we're going down together, better take another hit. We won't be here forever, so let's make the best of it. Looking at the pictures I keep on my shelf, 'cause it's been so long since I felt like myself. Burn another candle, burn another candle down. Running low on patience, running now on fumes. I'm never gonna make it halfway to the moon, but it's too late to turn around. But it's too late to turn around. I'm running out of oxygen. I'll never be the same again now. Same again now. Oh my God, I can't remember who I was just last December. What have I done? How did I get here? What have I done? Oh my God, look in the mirror. I was young, nothing to fear once. What have I done? How did I get here? What have I done? Maybe I was foolish, I guess I was naive. I didn't know what I had, thought I had to leave. I was said I was homeward bound. I was homeward bound. I'm searching for a signal, holding out my phone. Have I gone too far? Am I on my own? No one here to hold me now. No one here to hold me now. I'm running out of oxygen. Can't help but wish I stayed. I'm lost just like Will Robinson, a rocket man in space. Oh my God, I can't remember who I was just last December. What have I done? How did I get here? What have I done? Oh my God, look in the mirror. I was young, nothing to fear once. What have I done? How did I get here? What have I done? Oh my God, I can't remember who I was just last December. Who I was just last December. Oh my God. Oh my God, look in the mirror. I was young, nothing to fear once. What have I done? How did I get here? What have I done? I don't live in California, I'll inform you that's not where I reside. I'm just a tenant paying rent inside this body, and I got two windows, and those windows, well, I call them my eyes. I'm just going where the wind blows, I don't get to decide. Sometimes I think too much, yeah, I get so caught up. I'm always stuck in my head. I wish I could escape, I tried to yesterday. Took all the sheets off my bed. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hill so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. Guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out. So they tranquilized me, analyzed me, threw me back in my cage. And they tied me to an ivy, told me I was insane. I'm a prisoner, a visitor inside of my brain. And no matter what I do, they try to keep me in chains. Sometimes I think too much, yeah, I get so caught up. I'm always stuck in my head. I wish I could escape, I tried to yesterday. Took all the sheets off my bed. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hill so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. Guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out. Said even if it's true, no matter what I do, I'm never gonna escape. I won't give up on hope, secure another rope and try for another day. Said even if it's true, no matter what I do, I'm never gonna escape. I won't give up on hope, secure another rope and try for another day. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hill so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. Guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out. I heard glass shatter on the wall in the apartment above mine. At first I thought that I was dreaming, but then I heard the voice of a girl and it sounded like she'd been crying. Now I'm too worried to be sleeping, so I took the elevator to the 2nd floor. Walked down the hall and then I knocked upon her door. She opened up and I asked about the things I've been hearing. She said, I think your ears are playing tricks on you. Sweater zipped up to her chin. Thanks for caring, sir, that's nice of you, but I have to go back in. Wish I could tell you about the noise, but I didn't hear a thing. She said it must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, it must have been the wind. She said it must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, it must have been the wind. So I was laying on the floor in my room, cold concrete on my back. No, I just couldn't shake the feeling. I didn't want to intrude cause I knew that I didn't have all the facts, but I couldn't bear the thought of leaving her. So I took the elevator to the 2nd floor. Walked down the hall and then I knocked upon her door. She opened up and I asked about the things I've been hearing. She said, I think your ears are playing tricks on you. Sweater zipped up to her chin. Thanks for caring, sir, that's nice of you, but I have to go back in. Wish I could tell you about the noise, but I didn't hear a thing. She said it must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, it must have been the wind. She said it must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, it must have been the wind. Aim my boombox at the roof and play lean on me, just so that she knows that she can lean on me. And when she hears the words, I hope she knows she'll be okay. Aim my boombox at the roof and play lean on me, just so that she knows that she can lean on me. And when she hears the words, I know exactly what I'll say. Promise I'm not playing tricks on you. You're always welcome to come in. You could stay here for an hour or two if you ever need a friend. We can talk about the noise when you're ready.
Ni mo-
It's been 17 days since you left, 20 hours and 30 minutes. Count the seconds, every breath, and watch the road roll out like ribbon. And maybe she just can't forget all the miles they have driven since the moment that they met. He took her heart into his hands, turned into ashes, slipped through his fingers, it tore him apart. He couldn't stand watching the magic turn into cinders. So when you pull away, don't let the memories blind you. All of the things you chase, falling away behind you is something you can't replace. Chained to the love that binds you. Don't let the past remind you she's the last of her kind. The last of her kind.
No,
The last of her kind.
oye, eso dijiste 4 rondas.
It's been 23 days since they spoke, and he almost sent a postcard. And every sentence that he wrote etched like tombstones on a graveyard. And maybe he just can't accept all the strings that needed changing, the mistakes that he was making. He took her heart into his hands, turned into ashes, slipped through his fingers, it tore him apart. He couldn't stand watching the magic turn into cinders. So when you pull away, don't let the memories blind you. All of the things you chase, falling away behind you is something you can't replace. Chained to the love that binds you. Don't let the past remind you she's the last of her kind. The last of her kind. He took her heart into his hands, turned into ashes, slipped through his fingers, it tore him apart. But he couldn't stand watching the magic turn into cinders. So when you pull away, don't let the memories blind you. All of the things you chase, falling away behind you is something you can't replace. Chained to the love that binds you. Don't let the past remind you she's the last of her kind. The last of her kind. The last of her kind. Well, my manager rang and said, I hate to break the news, but the label called today. They said they have to cut you loose. I felt broken like a vase that had fallen from the roof. Tears rolling down my face, Lord, what am I to do? I felt pain in my life so far, a fractured wrist and a broken heart. But this is sure to leave a nasty scar, one that might not heal. So I said, this is the worst day of my life. It's the worst day of my life. And I don't know how I'll survive. It's the worst day of my life. I'll admit it's a struggle, finding light in the tunnel. This is the worst day of my life. It's the worst day of my life. Well, I gave up my degree and I moved away from home. I was following the dream, now there's nowhere I can go. So I called up my mom and I was bawling on the phone. I was acting like a child, but I was all the way grown. I felt pain in my life so far, a fractured wrist and a broken heart. But this is sure to leave a nasty scar, one that might not heal. So I said, this is the worst day of my life. It's the worst day of my life. And I don't know how I'll survive. It's the worst day of my life. I'll admit it's a struggle, finding light in the tunnel. This is the worst day of my life. It's the worst day of my life. So I thought to myself that now it's time to choose. I can pick myself up or I can give into the blues. So I swore in my heart that I was never gonna lose. I would crawl until I made it, cause I've got something to prove. I felt pain in my life so far, worse than a broken heart. But this is sure to leave a nasty scar, one that might not heal. So I said, this is the worst day of my life. It's the worst day of my life. And I don't know how I'll survive. It's the worst day of my life.
Se me subió.
I'll admit it's a struggle, finding light in the tunnel. This is the worst day of my life. It's the worst day of my life. When I was 15, my parents' house, I met a good girl in school, got out, and I was too scared to tell her how I loved her still. Well, I loved her still, I loved her still, I loved her still. Well, we grew up and we both moved out. We went to different schools in different towns. And is it too late to tell you now I love you still? Well, I love you still, I love you still, I love you still. Mistakes I made when I was younger, and it's too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer. And there are times that I wonder, is it too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer, summer, summer. Well, I think back every now and then, so I can sit back and just pretend that when you call me I will tell you how I feel. And I never will, I never will, I love you still. I love you still, I love you still, I love you still. Mistakes I made when I was younger, and it's too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer. There are times when I wonder, is it too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer, summer, summer. And every night before I sleep, I like to think you think of me. And every night before I sleep, I like to think you think of, I think that we should think of. And do you ever think of mistakes I made when I was younger, and it's too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer. And there are times that I wonder, is it too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer. Mistakes I made when I was younger, and it's too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer. And there are times that I wonder, is it too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer, summer, summer. Gabriel, the oldest son, he praised the Lord and married young, became a priest and at confession cured the people of transgression. Gabriel, he held the weight of everybody's toxic waste, and with the load upon his shoulder, couldn't sleep as he got older. Oh, what it means to be someone that everybody has to talk to. Everybody has to talk to. Oh, our Gabriel, he had no one that he could talk to. Gabriel, he had no one that he could talk to. Looking for a place to be or some place he could hide his grief. Gabriel ran to the beach and set out for the open sea. Heaved the baggage from his hands, toward the vessel with his hands, and when he couldn't see the land, released their sins on his command. Oh, what it means to be someone that everybody has to talk to. Everybody has to talk to. Oh, our Gabriel, he had no one that he could talk to. Gabriel, he had no one that he could talk to. As the problem slowly drifted, all the weight was quickly lifted from his back into the sea. He finally felt he was free. When he got home after months, sat down and waited for lunch, he looked down at an empty dish, 'cause all their sins had killed the fish. Oh, what it means to be someone that everybody has to talk to. Everybody has to talk to. Oh, our Gabriel, he had no one that he could talk to. Gabriel, he had no one that he could talk to. But is Gabriel responsible? I've been falling much more deep than I wanna. I've been wishing I could breathe underwater. I hold my breath, I can't see what comes next. I don't know when I'll see dry land again. Another 40 days I'm lost at sea. I'm just gonna swim until you love me, hoping that your heart will rescue me. I'm just gonna swim until you love me. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. I've been drowning in these sheets, feeling lonely, wishing you were here with me every morning. Over my head, the tide comes rolling in. I don't know when I'll see dry land again. Another 40 days I'm lost at sea. I'm just gonna swim until you love me, hoping that your heart will rescue me. I'm just gonna swim until you love me. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. I will never get over you. Another 40 days I'm lost at sea. I'm just gonna swim until you love me, hoping that your heart will rescue me. I'm just gonna swim until you love me. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. I will never get over you. This night is cold in the kingdom. I can feel you fade away From the kitchen to the bathroom sinking, your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Cold skin, drag my feet on the tile as I'm walking down the corridor. And I know we haven't talked in a while, so I'm looking for an open door. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. And I can't stop myself from falling down. 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 Could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, 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 let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Sorry that I did this. The blood is on my hands. I stare at my reflection. I don't know who I am. I practice my confession in case I take the stand. I say I learned my lesson. I'll be a better man. I'm packing up my things and I'm wiping down the walls. I'm rinsing off my clothes and I'm walking through the halls. I did it all for her, so I felt nothing at all. I don't know what she'll say, so I'll ask her when she calls. Would you love me more? If I killed someone for you, would you hold my hands? Did the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you? Would you turn me in when they say I'm on the loose? Would you have me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you. Yeah, hear the sirens coming. I see the flashing lights. I'm driving through the suburbs, wearing my disguise. I show up at her doorstep to look her in the eyes. Tell her that it's me, but she doesn't recognize. Can't you see I'm running? Said I'd be a place to hide. I gotta ask you something, could you please let me inside? Just let me explain why I wouldn't tell you lies. I know you'll understand if you let me stay tonight. Would you love me more if I killed someone for you? Would you hold my hands? Did the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you? Would you turn me in when they say I'm on the loose? Would you have me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you. Yeah, you have to understand. Changing what I was for what you wanted me to be. I followed your directions, did everything you asked. I hope it makes you happy. There's just no turning back. Would you love me more?
Ya no me acuerdo de qué me da risa.
Would you hold my hand? Did the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you? Would you turn me in She told me that she loved me by the water fountain. She told me that she loved me and she didn't love him. And that was really lovely cause it was innocent. But now she's got a cup with something else in it. It's getting kinda blurry at 10:15. And he was in a hurry to be touching her skin. She's feeling kinda dirty when she's dancing with him. Forgetting what she told me by the water fountain. Now he's grabbing her hips and pulling her in, kissing her lips and whispering in her ear. And she knows that she shouldn't listen, and that she should be with me by the water fountain. She couldn't be at home in the nighttime because it made her feel alone. But at that time she was too young. I was too young. I should have built a home with a fountain for us. The moment that she told me that she was in love, too young. I was too young, too young, too young, too young, too young. And if she ever goes back to the water fountain, the handle will be broken and the rust set in. But my hand, it will be open and I'll try to fix it. My heart, it will be open and I'll try to give it. Now I'm grabbing her hips and pulling her in, kissing her lips and whispering in her ear. And I know that it's only a wish and that we're not standing.
Todavía me acuerdo cuando se bugueó.
Bonita, sonrisa de princesa, es una obra maestra de
Todo.
los pies a la cabeza. Risa perfecta, tan simple y tan coqueta. Por más que ella se esconda, la delata su belleza. Y me pregunto qué pasaría si yo canto esta canción. Digo lo que siento. ¿Qué dirías si tú escoges una estrella? Vuelo alto y voy por ella. Si te doy otro universo y después un beso. Y si bailamos esta noche y te llevo aquí en mi corazón, si te cuido cada día. Dime, nena, ¿qué dirías si yo aquí estoy y nunca me voy? Me dirías que no.
Dijiste que no era CR7 y el otro que estaba usando CR7. No sé quién, pero estaba usando CR7.
¿Qué dirías si nos montamos en mi auto y viajamos hasta que se apague el
No,
sol?
pues.
¿Qué dirías si en las mañanas yo te canto y preparo algo rico para los dos? ¿Qué
Ya.
dirías si cada día es una aventura donde rías y disfrutes de esta canción? De regalo te daría mil sonrisas, donde pueda escuchar tu dulce voz. Y la pregunta es, ¿qué pasaría si yo te canto esta canción? Digo que
No, quiero
te
Aquila. Quiero Aquila.
¿Qué dirías si tú escoges una estrella? Vuelo alto y voy por ella. Si te llevo a otro universo y después te pido un beso. Y si bailamos esta noche y te llevo aquí en mi corazón, si te cuido cada día. Dime, nena,
¿Dónde está?
¿qué dirías si yo aquí estoy y nunca me voy? Me dirías que no. pregunta es, ¿qué pasaría si yo
Otra cosa que quieras.
te canto esta canción?
Yo.
Te digo que
Honguito.
te quiero y que te amo. ¿Qué dirías si tú escoges una estrella? Vuelo alto y voy por ella. Si te llevo otro universo y después te pido un beso. Y si bailamos esta noche y te llevo a mi corazón, si te cuido.
Ala, se andan con Franco.
Dime, nena, ¿qué dirías si yo aquí estoy?
Es el de azul, anda con CR7.
Me dirías que no.
¿Lo viste?
Si es que yo te cuento, en el momento que te vi, no imaginé que eras así, pero ahora que te conocí, yo siento que me muero por ti. Si es que yo te cuento todo lo que siento, seguro que pierdo. Te lo quiero confesar, que muchas veces te lo intenté contar, pero me lo tuve que callar para no arruinar, por miedo a que tú me vayas a dejar. Pues me conformo con tu amistad, aunque me sienta mal, porque nosotros
Este
nunca
huevo me
vamos
encerró.
a estar. Contigo la paso bien, te digo porque me hiciste ver las cosas que no pude ayer. Contigo la paso bien, te digo porque me hiciste ver las cosas que no pude ayer. En el momento que te vi, no imaginé que eras así, pero ahora que te conocí, yo siento que me muero por ti. Si es que yo te cuento todo lo que siento, seguro que pierdo. Cuando no sé de ti te juro que yo me desespero. Dime cuánto demora y espero. No sé cabras si yo te conozco recién, pero ahora siento que te quiero. Y yo quisiera invitarte a salir, pero no tengo dinero. Aunque prefiero hacerte canciones, contigo paga ser sincero. Es que tienes unos ojos que iluminarían Manhattan y una voz hermosa que mil paisajes retrata. ¿Acaso no es que cuando camina desfilas, miremos el cielo hasta que se ponga lila? ¿Y qué pasó? Lo que pasó es que usted me enamoró. No sé que si fuiste tú o si acaso es que soy yo, pero ahora dime qué pasó. Si es que yo te cuento todo lo que siento, seguro que pierdo. Contigo la paso, te digo porque me hiciste ver las cosas que no pude ayer. Contigo la paso, te digo porque me hiciste ver las cosas que no pude. Si es que yo te cuento todo lo que siento, seguro te pierdo, seguro te pierdo.
First blood.
Si es que yo te cuento, en el momento que te vi, imaginé que eras así, pero ahora que te conocí, yo siento que me muero por ti. Si es que yo te cuento todo lo que siento, seguro que pierdo. Te lo quiero confesar, que muchas veces te lo intenté contar, pero tuve que callar para no arruinar, por miedo a que tú me vayas a dejar. Pues me conformo con tu amistad, aunque me sienta mal, porque nosotros nunca vamos a estar. Contigo la paso bien, te digo porque me hiciste ver las cosas que no pude
partida que perdimos me encerró. Este puso para que no saliera. Oye.
En el momento que te vi, no imaginé que eras así, oh, pero ahora que te conocí, yo siento que me muero por ti. Si es que yo te cuento todo lo que siento, seguro que pierdo. Cuando no sé de ti te juro que yo me desespero. Dime cuánto demora y espero. No sé cabrón si yo te conozco recién, pero ahora siento que te quiero. Y yo quisiera invitarte a salir, pero no tengo dinero. Aunque prefiero hacerte canciones, contigo paga ser sincero. Es que tienes unos ojos que iluminarían Manhattan y una voz hermosa que mil paisajes retrata. ¿Acaso no ves que cuando camina desfilas? Miremos el cielo hasta que se ponga lila. ¿Y qué pasó? Lo que pasó es que usted me enamoró. No sé que si fuiste tú o si acaso es que soy yo. Pero ahora dime qué pasó. Si es que yo te cuento todo lo que siento, seguro que pierdo. Contigo la paso bien, te digo porque me hiciste ver las cosas que no pude ayer. Contigo la paso bien, te digo porque me hiciste ver las cosas que no pude. Si es que yo te cuento todo lo que siento, seguro te pierdo, seguro te pierdo.
Diablo, baby, qué rico. Todavía no estás dormida, ya que tienes el control de mi vida. Ponlo en un canal porno y déjalo ahí. Jugar al último que se pueda ver, déjalo ahí. Me quiero tatuar en tu cuerpo, my baby. En tu cuerpo viendo la lluvia caer. Oh, oh. Complaciéndonos al mismo tiempo, como tiene que ser. Y estamos repitiendo y casi va a amanecer. Oh, oh. Complaciéndonos al mismo tiempo, amándonos al mismo tiempo. Bebecita, qué rico tu perfume. Hueles al amor de mi vida, que no hay nada que esconder. Si quieres yo te amé, que me gusta cuando te viras. Voy a dejar que cojas tú todas las posiciones. Yo me encargo de la armonía y de las canciones. Diosito que me ayuda con las decisiones. Que nos fuimos a escapar aunque trae condones. Te veo, que te la estoy comiendo, no lo creo. Pa' calentarla la trateo. Qué rico huele mi dedo. Y como mueve la cama, es que ella viene de Marte. Solo quiero darte hasta por la mañana, que te tengo ganas. Más cuando me brinca encima no perdones. Hasta que yo te diga, tú no pares. No te me quites, ya lo baby, qué rico. Azules son las luces, LED de espalda contra la pared. Solo con besarla en su pantilla estaba web. Yo tomo y siempre me quedo con sed de ti. En tu cuerpo viendo la lluvia caer. Oh, complaciéndonos al mismo tiempo, como tiene que ser. Y estamos repitiendo y casi va a amanecer. Oh, oh, complaciéndonos al mismo tiempo, amándonos al mismo tiempo. Mami, solo recuerdo un momento y ya lo baby, qué rico. En la cama bien sudadito, tu bella que era necesito. Una vez grita mi nombre, en tu cuerpo queda inscrito. Y vamos a comerlo, dale que yo invito. Mi boca corre, tu piel despacito. Por todo el cuarto se escuchan los gritos, mami. El placer no va a parar. Extrañando estar contigo cada vez que no estás cerca. No tenerte es un castigo, matándome un camino te acompaño. Tú y yo, como tú y yo, no hay nadie con quien quiera envejecer. Tú y yo, como tú y yo, no hay nadie más. En mi cuerpo viendo la lluvia caer, complaciéndonos al mismo tiempo, como tiene que ser. Estamos repitiendo casi va a amanecer, complaciéndonos al mismo tiempo, amándonos al mismo tiempo. Todavía no estás dormida, ya que tienes el control de mi vida. Ponlo en un canal porno y déjalo ahí, y jugar al último que se pueda venir. Déjalo ahí. Me quiero tatuar en tu cuerpo, my baby. This is the remix. Lili, Leandro, mami. Benito Bares, baby. María Becerra. Sube los neos. Freddy, Fandom, Freddy, Fandom.
Love me more, a ver, shake that ass for more. Quiero que sepa lo de tú y yo, pero es imposible porque amor. Parecemos iluminar y somos un secreto, mami, escondido de tu y para salir por ahí. Parecemos iluminar y de nosotros sabe nadie, pero siempre a mí me llamas cuando quiero un poco a mí.
Parecemos iluminar y somos un secreto, mami, escondido de tu y para salir por ahí. Parecemos iluminar y de nosotros sabe nadie, pero siempre a mí me llama cuando quiero un poco de mí.
Escondidas siempre tenemos que vernos, aprovechemos el tiempo, mami, que no somos eternos. Que tu papá no quiere que yo sea su yerno. Ese no es pedimento, mami, para comernos, para que veas más, que yo te puedo amar, que yo no soy tan malo y que no te voy a fallar. Solo escapemos más, el tiempo lo dirá. Si nuestro amor es por un tiempo, para siempre más. Tu mamá no me quiere ver, dice que soy de calle. La gente habla muchas cosas, pero pocos saben. Dice que somos por los postos y puede que te falle, solo porque somos diferentes clases sociales. Y no te creas lo que te digan, no. Si te dicen que no te quiero, no. Tú solamente vente conmigo, escapemos, no.
Parecemos iluminar y somos un secreto, mami, escondido de tu y para salir por ahí. Parecemos iluminar y de nosotros sabe nadie, pero siempre a mí me llama cuando quiero un poco de mí.
Parecemos iluminar y somos un secreto, mami, escondido de tu para salir por ahí. Parecemos iluminar y de nosotros sabe nadie, pero siempre a mí me llamas cuando quiero un poco a mí.
El secreto, como si fuera ilegal y en discreto, donde nadie va a buscar para ti completo. No importa lo que va a hablar, me comprometo, te meto y la regla no respeto. Dile a tu papi que te conozco de octavo, que fumamos unos finitos y después los dos bajoneamos. Que no me olvido del día en el que tú y yo nos besamos, y si nos separamos el mundo lo explotamos. Ven pa' acá, bebita, quiero verte. Tu papá a lavar, buena suerte. Que lástima sería no tenerte, por culpa de mí yo perderte. Trabamos la nota, parecíamos extraterrestres. Cuidaré tu corazón como una caja fuerte. Si alguien llegara a abrirla, pa' mí sería la muerte. Lo nuestro de siempre para siempre, porque
parecemos iluminar y somos un secreto, mami, escondido de tu para salir por ahí. Parecemos iluminar y de nosotros sabe nadie, pero siempre a mí me llamas cuando quiero un poco a mí.
Parecemos iluminar y somos un secreto, mami, escondido de tu y para salir por ahí. Parecemos iluminar y de nosotros sabe nadie, pero siempre a mí me llama cuando quiero un poco de mí.
Siempre nos vemos escondidas, mami. Lo de nosotros es un secreto, sorry, y nadie tiene que saberlo, mami. Lo hacemos y luego siempre nos vemos escondidas, mami. Lo de nosotros es un secreto, sorry, y nadie tiene que saberlo, mami. Lo hacemos y luego
Dios mío, hey, quita el ton, ya.
Desde que estábamos en la high, escribías mi nombre en tu cuaderno. Yo pienso en ti cuando estoy high, y ahora picheas pa' comernos. Vamos a vernos.
Dame un ratito y más nada. Después si quieres no te escribo más nada. Parezco Google buscándote. Quiero hacer una serie que se llame toda la noche dándote, baby.
Dime si andas con ese bobo o andas sola. Yo en el Mercedes y él te tiene en el coro ya. Si un día de esta baby el a ti te descuida, yo voy a hacerte mía. Dime cuándo vamos a vernos pa' comernos. Si se te olvidó yo te lo recuerdo. Como te lo hacía, cuando te venía,
Dime cuándo vamos a vernos pa' comernos. Si se te olvidó yo te lo recuerdo. Como te lo hacía, cuando te venía,
Te digo cuándo, hora, dónde y pasa. Que le pague a la gente de Waze pa' que borre el location de mi casa. Vendo noviecito, cuernudo a la brasa. Y si mi plan fracasa, mañana vuelve y pasa. Acuérdate cuando lo hicimos en el carro en la cocina. Esta serie no termina. Baby, te tenía siempre encima. Piensa en un número, ya te lo
me
imaginas.
dice que me vaya, me pide que me quede. Tú siempre estás jugando, contigo no se puede. Hasta que te me trepo encima, yeah. Te pongo disciplina, yeah. Nunca la dejo caer, siempre me pido otra vez. Otra vez la tengo llamando, olvida de cómo la traté. Que los planes todos se los cambié. Y su novio ahora se volvió su ex. Mañana avísame si acaso te demora. Enseñarte como una pussy se devora. Una 9-6 y al revés. Tú sabes cómo es, en menos de una hora. Lloré, yo sé tu problema con los jumpers. No te acabo el bumper, que entre en ese pare. Y que vas con tus amigas solas, que en mi cama hay un pare.
ellos tranquilos, mami.
Dime cuándo vamos a vernos pa' comernos. Si se te olvidó yo te lo recuerdo. Cuando te lo hacía, como te venía,
Dime cuándo vamos a vernos pa' comernos. Si se te olvidó yo te lo recuerdo. Como te lo hacía, cuando te venía,
¿Qué fue? Te dio Alzheimer. Se te olvidó todas las veces que te comía en el driveway. De desayuno, de cena, te batía la maicena. Y ahora les dice que no estuve en la escena. Para, deja de estar metiendo feca. Si te lo hice hasta dentro en la discoteca. Por FaceTime te ponías el cara y tú te tocabas.
Dime cuándo nos tomamos el olfachón. Ponme un caption y al novio tuyo le ponemos los cachos. Yo quiero repetir la dosis. Tú que no y yo que sí. Otro en el jacuzzi. Suave, que tu gato ya no puede vernos. Pa' comernos, siempre tenemos que escondernos. Yeah, que chimba como en el colegio. Mami, si te llamo es pa' poder hacerlo.
Dime cuándo vamos a vernos pa' comernos. Si se te olvidó yo te lo recuerdo. Como te lo hacía, cuando te venía,
Dime cuándo vamos a vernos pa' comernos. Si se te olvidó yo te lo recuerdo. Como te lo hacía, cuando te venía,
Vamos a repetirlo, te deseo y no hay que decirlo. Dime si quieres sentirlo. Es que no es lo mismo y lo que vivirlo. Si lo subes, mami, tienes que disminuirlo. Encima trepaste como el colegio, acuérdate. Quería pichar y del parque se la saqué. Todos sus trucos ya los anoté. Ya su gato se la quité. En la cama se guayó. Tu pose favorita, el que la sabe soy yo. Fui un sniper en tu cuerpo, el que nunca falló. No tienes que aceptarlo, pero sé que fui yo.
Baby,
Dime si andas con ese bobo o andas sola. Yo en el Mercedes y él te tiene en el coro ya. Si un día de esta baby él a ti te descuida, yo voy a hacerte mía. Dime cuándo vamos a vernos pa' comernos. Si se te olvidó yo te lo recuerdo. Como te lo hacía, cuando te venía,
Dime cuándo vamos a vernos pa' comernos. Si se te olvidó yo te lo recuerdo. Como te lo hacía, cuando te venía,
this is the remix. Tiene a todo el mundo buscándola. Dice que en mi casa está secuestrada. Un video en mi cama posándola. Dice que aquí se quiere quedar.
69 posiciones y la dejo. Yo lo sé, cogemos como conejo. Y eso es lo que a mí me corre de ti. Que se muerda que estoy puesto pa' ti. Déjale saber.
Yo no puedo compartirte, eres como la clave de mi celular. No es necesario decirte que yo te quiero pa' mí, no te quiero pa' más nadie. Solita pa' mí, no te comparto con nadie. A mano armada fue que te robé y él como un loco anda buscándote.
Yo te quiero pa' mí, no te quiero pa'.
No.
First blood. Double kill.
Niña bonita, sonrisa de princesa, que es una obra maestra de los pies a la cabeza. Risa perfecta, tan simple y tan coqueta, por más que ella se esconda, la delata su belleza. Y me pregunto qué pasaría si yo le canto esta canción, te digo lo que siento. ¿Qué dirías si tú escoges una estrella? Vuelo alto y voy por ella, si te llevo a otro universo. Y después te pido un beso, y si bailamos esta noche y te llevo aquí en mi corazón, si te cuido cada día. Dime, nena, ¿qué dirías si yo aquí estoy y nunca me voy? Me dirías que no. Ah, 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 ¿qué dirías si nos montamos en mi auto y viajamos hasta que se apague el sol? ¿Qué dirías si en las mañanas yo te canto y preparo algo rico para los dos? ¿Qué dirías si cada día es una aventura donde rías y disfrutes de estar tú escoges una estrella, vuelo alto y voy por ella. Si te llevo a otro universo y después te pido un beso, y si bailamos esta noche y te llevo aquí a mi corazón, si te cuido cada día, dime nena, ¿qué dirías si yo aquí estoy y nunca me voy? Me dirías que no. Te canto esta canción, te digo que te quiero y que te amo.
Estaba en mi largo, no me acuerdo.
Escoges alto y voy por
Puta, te llevaste
ella.
el-
Si te llevo a otro universo y después te pido un beso, y si bailamos esta noche y te llevo aquí a mi corazón, si te cuido cada día, dime nena, ¿qué dirías si yo aquí estoy y nunca me voy? Me dirías que no.
Dame de tu vida y de tu tiempo. Suficientes para ver dentro de tus ojos el momento que me obligue a renacer. Dame vida y dame aliento, que yo ya perdí el conocimiento. Solo quédate un momento hasta evaporarnos en el viento. No hay motivos para decirnos adiós tan pronto. Sigo vivo, créemelo mi amor, no soy tan tonto. Si tú quisieras esta noche ir a bailar un cha-cha-cha, te puedo. Dame de tu vida y de tu tiempo. Oh, que te quiero conocer. Déjame sentir el movimiento. Oh, de tu cuerpo a florecer. Dame vida y dame aliento, que yo ya perdí el conocimiento. Solo quédate un momento hasta evaporarnos en el viento. No hay motivos para decirnos adiós tan pronto. Sigo vivo, créemelo mi amor, no soy tan tonto. Si tú quisieras
Dame de tu vida y de tu tiempo. Suficientes para ver dentro de tus ojos el momento que me obligue a renacer. Dame vida y dame aliento, que yo ya perdí el conocimiento. Solo quédate un momento hasta evaporarnos en el viento. No hay motivos para decirnos adiós tan pronto. Sigo vivo, créemelo, mi amor, no soy tan tonto. Si tú quisieras esta noche ir a bailar un cha-cha-cha, te puedo enamorar. Dame de tu vida y de tu tiempo. Oh, que te quiero conocer. Déjame sentir el movimiento. Oh, de tu cuerpo al florecer. Dame vida y dame aliento.
Triple kill.